you guys learn how to play squad.
Services, guys.
Good start. Very good start there.
Fuck.
Why did I do this? I should have just fucking like shift beam and start. There's no need to spawn in. Keep forgetting that you can do that. Well, I sometimes do it.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, friend.
Thank you, friend.
Not my friend, buddy. In vehicle now? There's too many of.
Get one of your guys then in.
I've already done that.
Put another one in squad in bird sludgy. The one on the far right.
I'm sending one guy.
Let's take a quick look at the setup. Got one squad consisting of Despair, Karma, Red Cross, Matoy, Chucky, and Slappy. Got squad 2 consisting of 16-3, Boru, Apprenti, Lopi, Sunidot, Sinako, Nutsi. Got Lollier, Jordi, Arthur, Quest Footers, Napster, Champ 4, and Jay. Luda, Bert, Adele, Gueva, and Pastel Vista. Phase, Minch, Mercenary, Plan B, Galaxy, Pollock, Letty, Gigawatt, Lee, and Sassy. Online Data, Devoted, Riz, Spot Drill, and James and Corrupt. Got Squad 3 taking up the Bradley. Just single manning it for the time period, it seems. As they got a full squad inside the striker, probably going to take it for a rush onto the central cap. Actually, I was the American side. It's SWC. Raven is on the Russian side. The American side, we've got Max, Bonas, V, Big, Wolf, Killfoyer, Flood, Pricklas, Midas, and Antanas. SWAT 2, Michael, Machete, Kurumi, Spas, Vulgar, Buzo, Arduti, Left, Motiga, and Tower. Painkiller and No Brain look to be the ones inside the Bradley. JFK, Neeps, also in a Vic. Master Ace, Lou, Modric, Andy Cooper, Connectical Gaff, Pasha, Sir Lennox, Fisher, and Voxy. Faldax, Black T, Yakov, Chaka, Yaku, another bunch of names, Ilzova, Vishka, Mas, and our Russian pilot, it seems, with our Rev, Ducky. Seems like Squad 9 on the Russian side have taken up the Bradley. 8 and 11 are in the BTRs, seeming like for a quick rush onto the south side of Neva Upper.
Okay, let's focus now.
First person being dropped off on Fruit Farm for the backup, as well as we've got a person being dropped off on a dust show. Got the first vehicle pulling into Hilltop Bunker. As SWC have pulled in their MRAP onto Neva Upper. As soon as they are reaching Neva Upper, looks like they're going to be pushing through onto the bridge to maybe get a shot off on the lodges, dismounting from their location as Raven are engaging. Got a lot of spread out troops here as the gunner gets taken out of the MRAP. Roger sitting on the rocks, getting suppressed. Trying to fall back, taking out 16-3, but it's getting taken out by Loruma, it seems. As the MRAP falls, the striker pulls in as the striker falls as well from heavy fire from the BTRs. Other second strikers pulling in back on the BTR side. A lot of action here at the start as the first striker pushes through and has killed the BTR. Second BTR is sitting on the train bridge and has hit the other striker a little bit. A lot of quick action here at the start of the match here. Looks like you got Raven now pushing up as SWC have put up a half north side of Neva and Hilltop, so deciding that they want to be the aggressive capper. Got SWC sitting on the flank here, pushing towards the rally point of Raven. It's being placed in the forest. Looks like they have a hab here in place as well, as the radio is placed under the bridge.
We got multiple on the road heading towards that.
Radio has been placed under the bridge as a something just takes out that lodgy. I'm unable to see. Was that possibly was friendly fire taking out the lodgy for extra cover? SWC pushing him more in the east. Raven pushing into more central of Neva Upper as they are attempting to cap it, but SWC are looking to have a very strong point here.
Yeah, west is a lot my north, I think they have a hub of blue house.
Being pushed
Chicken
north.
rot three.
Got 16-3 on the roof here. Looking through the buildings to for possible shots.
Yudan, what the fuck is this vehicle there?
Got the striker on the far west.
Striker.
I'm trying to spot it.
Pulling back now as we got a squad pushing up to them.
Vehicle now, MRAP market maybe. Tell him. Hazel.
Yeah, something up.
Strikers pulling back.
Mortars, I am back for you.
Raven are pushing it on the western side as SWC are pushing up on the same hill. Just mere meters away from each other. As Andy gets taken out, Camera gets taken out, and they're slowly starting to push over the hill. Slappy takes out Chaka, Fisher takes out Slappy. Also probably takes a small hit there as he's bandaging. Bonzo gets taken up by the spear and trades with him. He's got Matoy. Still looking for the one enemy. Matoy's getting taken out there at the last second. Raven has pushed in towards the central cap.
You should get your center really, Yudan there.
Looks like we got a helicopter bringing up supplies.
Around there.
So one of the lodges is pulling back.
I don't have an early, that's the problem.
This looks like it's gonna be Raven's aggressive fob into Niva Upper. They were actually able to cap the flag there, but are currently unable to hold it as the cap point is going down. SWC is setting up a third hub as a backup on the far east, as they have the Bradley getting in some long range engagement shots onto the capture point.
What's happening on the hub already? Are you fine?
Okay, thank you for attracting my look. Yeah, they're coming up on the rock source on the northeast of hub.
Maybe mortar.
Raven now finally looking to be pushing in
We got hatch right now.
on the west as they have taken out a couple of SWC's guys here. Bonzo is still alive and just revived Gurmi. Bonzo is still crawling away and gets taken out there now. Looks like the mortars of Raven are directly hitting onto the hub of SWC.
The hub marked, Niva is
It's been taken down. If a couple mortar hits are continuing to hit this, it will take them out. Really good mortars so far. More mortars coming in.
Fazu, we should
Looks like onto the hub more central of Niva, but doing very minimal damage as the hub is inside the building.
Alright, I'm gonna roll up with ESP robot. I'm gonna spawn my hub.
Still got the Bradley shooting some long range engagement shots over towards the middle.
Coming in for launch for hub.
Oh, why did I think it was Taylor? Look. They got really good sight here over the flanks of Raven. Bradley really has some great opportunities to take some ticket bleed onto Raven right here.
Yeah, Bradley mark right.
They get marked to the hub now. We are getting close.
Finally, goals coming in from the squad leaders that there is a Bradley on the east. As Helk takes up the commander really late into the game.
Hilltop Hub still alive. One stage down. Hilltop Hub one stage down.
Looks like that SWC are able to dig back up their hub here. As Atanas, however you pronounce it, is starting to dig up their hub again. But mortars are starting to land, and it hurts Artas, but he's determined to dig it as a mortar hit just strikes right down into the center. Unable to get the hub back up.
Enemy second hub, mark echo right east.
Looks like Iris support girl is using the helicopter to spot where the enemy hub locations are.
I can put down the hub. This way, you can push. I'm coming.
I'm gonna put it now already.
I'm gonna push to the east now. And if enemies stop Saloniki,
Raven finally
stop Saloniki.
really pushing in onto Neva Upper to really make a stand here, that saying that, hey, this is ours. We do not want you to take this. We want to keep it for ourselves and we want to win this game. Got Sinako pushing in, Mortars landing really close next to him as he pushes into the building. Really close action here as Sinako just pushes into the head. Have his in place on the bottom floor and Sinako is just here running around inside of the building. As you got Jeffa and Mortiga sitting on the outside trying to prevent from coming in as Sinako actually has been taken out there. Got a small squad Raven pushing on over the hill as SWC has been taken out here, it looks like. But there's a lot of casualties for Raven as well here. Looks like this Bradley is retreating back towards main, maybe going for a rearm.
Go north, you done already maybe.
And it looks like Raven is pushing in onto Hilltop. So we got 4 members pushing in and slowly taking out whatever they can along the way. Master Ace here bleeding, probably bandaging, just bandaged himself as Minch is pushing in closer. Minch running past them and looks like Fazu has managed to take out a couple of guys here as well.
Enemy is hub one stage down. You can push.
If they want to have a chance at getting hilltop over here, they have to take out 3 fobs. Currently, one of the fobs is completely down on hilltop.
Now, Jasper. Through hilltop.
And a second fob has not been built yet. Oh, actually has been built. Not been fully operational as of yet. And it looks like actually we missed a little bit of action of Raven pushing into the hub on central. Sure, that's a friendly ammo. That's a friendly ammo box. Oh, actually, they have actually managed to place a radio down on the south side of Niva, inside the building, together with the hub, as it's been put into the floor. Think they might have decided to. They're still actually still looking for the radio, as I have not able to find it, but they are hearing it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Buruma here starting to dig the radio. It's got more pushes going along over hilltop as SWC is being pushed out of its location. Unable to hold their aggressive push. Looks like SWC actually have managed to get one of their hubs back up and are now looking to push from the east directly southwest into the cap of Niva Upper. They currently are being held back by a couple of guys as they are being pinned in next to trees, next to bushes, on the rocks. Unable to find a location on where to go. Actually here getting taken out one by one. SWC using the rally to push up back into hilltop bunker. As Raven has pulled inside the bunker here and are looking to hold it. Very good shot there from Fisher, looking through the hole and takes out Guvera. And Luda is also looking for some action. Take out to Lennox as he has just met him. Luden is choosing to stay inside this bunker to try and hold a stand as Cottonox pushes in and takes him out. Got 16-3, Lopi sitting on the side. 16-3 just got taken out. Lopi got taken out as well as SWC are pushing back up on the hill here. Looks like there is a very hard push going in. As the A10 actually the A10 narrowly foot the repair station here. That A10 narrowly misses the BTR of Corrupt and James there, only taking out the repair station. Iter pushing in here, take out Michael. Raven really looks to be slowly pushing up here. Online data actually gets taken out there. Might be a little bit too exposed from his side. Currently the ticket favor has been constantly in the hands of Raven. New motors coming out as the Raven is starting to pummel the SWCs have on the east side of Hilltop.
Making a push on these.
Raven pushing back into Hilltop, but getting taken out one by one as the SWC still is managing to hold this location here. Raven really looking after their tickets at this time. Looks like if they are managing to get somebody up, they are getting this person up. But we got a flank going on from SWC. Falda, Black Tea and Shaka are pushing in from the south, as they have probably taken out the half further south on the river, and now they are looking to take out the other fob here as well. Looks like Black Tea has noticed that there is a mortar inside. As he lines up his shots, takes his time to get his stamina back up. Meanwhile, looks like Chaka and Falda are looking for the other one. Black Tea taken out. Galaxy and Falda pushing into the other one as Gigawatt is trying to hide himself, pushes out of his cover and gets taken out by Felix Falda there. Black Tea actually getting taken out here as Lola pushes back. Lola here trying to get a stand as he gets taken out by Shaka. Shaka here sitting on the outside of the hub. Galaxy just spawning in together with Ludon. Shaka is probably able to hear that the radio is inside of this building. Galaxy pushing past, not looking around as Shaka just takes out Ludon here. Galaxy pushing back. Galaxy pushing around, Shaka not looking behind him. Galaxy just looking behind him and gets taken out. Galaxy there taking a good defense up. Raven has managed to pull in to the SWC's radio on Hilltop as both of the BTRs have been flipped. Really funny sight here.
They must not see us.
Fucking clown shit. I'm so embarrassed.
Really funny here.
Don't look. I'm D.
Just really bitching towards each other.
No, 30 seconds.
Can't hear anything on this fucking Discord. So much talking.
Despair, what about hub inside Hilltop worker?
Oh, there goes the BTR and now oh, so it's the almost landing under it there. James resetting it again. Celix resetting it again as well. Let's come back later to see if they manage to take it out. Looks like La Vista and Kite Loopy are sitting inside the bunker here as 16-3 just takes a couple of shots, but nearly avoids it. Getting some heals there from Loopy. Napster, no see roller, just looking here for a push into the forest towards where the SWC hub is,
It's fine, so
which has been taken down, but it looks like Bozo is trying to use whatever little he has to try and get it back up. Has actually been hit there. One lucky mortar shot and he will be taken out there. Oh, Hap goes back up. He has some time to banish himself. He needs to keep digging that shovel up. Okay, get his friends to spawn in. BTR has been able to unflip himself, but has been taken out here by a far away striker, it seems. Take a look. Falca has taken out the BTR. Two red lines are in the middle of the screen. Some very good shots. Took some small hits from the second BTR, but they have really nothing to worry about as they're not falling back. On the way back they take out a Logi there. Probably was going to be used to set up a new hub. Looks like Loopy was successful here and has taken out the radio.
A big shot. Yeah, on the roll first.
Faruma, come here. Rally down, Snaku.
Fuck's sake.
Looks like Slappy here is going to have a fun time with this enemy body. There's an American body here.
Enemy striker destroyed. West hilltop.
Just having fun.
Huh? I don't have ammo, mate. I've got no ammo, mate, sorry.
And our body just disappears. Looks like Raven was able to push into where the SWC have placed their hub. So we're pushing in. And also have found the radio. Halfway digging it down at the moment. But still continuing to dig. Completely having wiped SWC out on the east.
can you put more on the hilltop hub so you can build more mortars? Thank you. Lee, if you just want to move everything.
Looks like we've got a Logi pushing into shipping here. Or actually transports pushing into shipping here. And gonna be taking a long walk into shipping as the SWC have been diminished on their tickets now.
Do you want to take down the new upper radio?
I think no.
More Drake pushing in here. With Andy Cooper's having set up a rally. To try and push Raven out of Hilltop bunker, but the Hilltop has been capped by Raven. Attempting to push in onto Hilltop. And that's a victory for Raven. Very good job from them. Let's take a quick look at the scores. Lot of kills from Raven, which really helped them secure the win here. Very good job there from Raven. We will be taking a quick break here and have a side switch. I managed to miss how many tickets they had. Pretty sure they're 254. Some were saying are 264 now in chat, but pretty sure it was 254. And we're gonna go switch to the second half of the match now. And here we go. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm gonna be waiting till till I'm sure that they have made all of their acquired squads. Meanwhile, I am going to say yes, they have. And there we go. Looks like we've got pretty much the same setup. This time just switched on the sides. But we got a dedicated motor squad from Galaxy. 30 mil. Looks like they have a dedicated chopper. And they have a tiger, it looks like. No, big isn't the tiger. Oh, I am once again looking at the wrong side. Big isn't the tiger. Big is in a squad that I don't see. Squad 2 apparently is the machine gunner. Killful flood as well. Looks like we got a little bit of trouble on the Raven side as one of the strikers is actually bugged. Unable to use the turret, maybe restart. Do we have a thing? Oh, we don't have anything to store. Looked like we were doing a admin slow-mo there, but if we do that, then the helicopters will spawn. Very unlucky there for Raven this time. Unable to use their striker. I was gonna take a quick look at what WC this time have planned, as they have a BTR with squad 6 in it, and a second BTR with 7, and also a little bit of squad 6. Got squad 1, 2, and 3 taking the Logi, and squad 4 is taking the Bradley, and looks like they started. Looks like most of Raven are pushing into the central again, with one striker possibly being out of the action for a little bit, unless they have been managed to get it fixed. Maybe use that striker as sort of a distraction, whilst the other one shoots for the BTR. Might be a good option. Looks like they use the Tiger for big to capture in their shop park, as the Tiger is quite quick. If you just drive up from the road here into the walls, it's actually the fastest route, because if you have to go along the bend, take another bend, you will lose some time. Sometimes having the quicker cap going gives you an advantage, or might give you an advantage though. As Raven pushing in their MRAPs from the north and west side, and one logic behind it, as both of the strikers are pushing down the main road. One of the strikers pulling in infantry onto Hilltop. And both of the MRAPs have pushed onto the south side. Well, one unlucky guy called Chucky jumped out a little bit too soon. But they look like they're using the MRAPs to lay down an ambush, which is not gonna happen. Weirdly enough, they decided to go for a defensive play here on Seleninki, and having set up a hub on the east for a repair station. It looks like no hub on it. Possibly it's for use for the BMP.
Сопли, возможно, это не сопля, какая-то техника. Очень аккуратнее будь.
First gap going out for the Russians. As we got the odd online data, Corrupt and James Easy having an ambush along the water. Actually, nobody capping currently on shipping yards. This is probably going to be fatal for, unless Ducky is just hovering right above. Yeah, Ducky is actually hovering right above. I was unable to see him. So LT, yeah, LT is here capping the point, trying to hide from the BTRs, which are now pushing into the cap. Shooting all nooks and crannies to make sure that there's nobody inside. Looks like one of the BTRs hasn't seen yet the transport just pulling up. LT is still hiding on top of the roof here. That's a really good spot for him to hide instead of inside the buildings, as most of the BTRs have to shoot inside the buildings.
Брэдли с хитом. Едут на шиппинг, вся техника.
BTRs are looking to be falling back.
Или что, вы прошли? Нет.
If I can type, here we go. Got some action going on.
Кого-то на Нива Упер в этом долгой бузе фиг держать.
So you see, it's going to be sitting really hard on the defense here. And Raven is just pushing in onto the cap. I have no idea if this is intentional or not.
Мачет, мы у тебя, короче, будем вставать.
Looks like the BMP was chasing the Bradley. But the Bradley has managed to get out here. Barely, being very damaged though. At least 50% of their hit points left. Mod taking in some fire. Mod is actually taking in some fire there. Loopy, 16-3, and Apprentice are pushing into the capture zone from the north.
Меня Брэдли встретила.
Actually had a small push on from the south as well. But Raven really wanted to take this opportunity to push in onto the cap.
Туху вы с мейна встретили. Где Брэдли, кого встретила?
Брэдли на западе встретила.
Calls just going out that the Bradley has been destroyed. Looks like Bradley, yes indeed, has been destroyed. As we got the BTR and Bradley pushing in. A lot of action going on all over the place here now.
На Салоников вставай, я куту. Короче,
As Raven is just confident that they are going to manage to cap and hold this location.
Пушка на хабе нашем.
Looks like BMP is shooting at the helicopter, actually takes out the helicopter there. And it just crashes into the trees onto Niva Upper.
Жарко.
Very unfortunate, and no heli support for Raven, that is. Hilltop now being capped.
Хаб на Нива, переметка точная. Он в подвале.
And up for the cap for Niva Upper. Looks like the defense on Saloniki is starting to dwindle.
Хилтопе хаба у них нет. Только на Нива-Апере. Нужно мортарами закрыть этот хаб на Нива-Апере. Чтобы они...
Hab on the north side, using by
Я сейчас поставлю мачет на востоке тогда.
SWC,
Хаб и
but unfortunately not able to use it.
на твоей фоне.
SWC now pushing in on the north side of Hilltop Bunker, northeast side of Hilltop Bunker, but might not be able to manage off a push into Niva Upper and Hilltop. So trying to maybe get all of the enemies to start pushing south in the hopes that nobody would have been there and everybody would have been focusing on Saloniki. It's like actually everybody has been kind of taken out on Saloniki, so the cap is for now safe on SWC side.
Саплайка по хил тупо проехала.
I think we currently have most of the action going on the north side here. As a Russian helicopter just flies over.
Минометы бьют на Невапере. Метка примерная.
Я хаб здесь не буду ставить, значит. Я Брэдли пометил. А, это наши, блядь, сорян.
Минометы пошли по салоникам.
Napster there, taking a quick peek of the rocks. Make sure he is safe and able to revive Lawler. SWC are also hiding behind the rock. Has been shot and been taken a hit. Supplies coming in from Goro. As the fighter tries to push in, but is here getting taken out. Actually bleeds out from the amount of damage that he sustained. As they are currently holding this rock as for dear life. Looks like SWC has able to push off the attack.
Он закопанный.
And I've probably taken out the rally there as well. Raven just really now looking to hold up the defense for Hilltop and Nifa Upper.
Я смещаюсь. Салоники хаб. Ой, едет саплайка.
Although they're taking some shots. As this is just a big open field that you have to run through. There's no place for you to hide. Motors are really pummeling SWC here. These motors are just directly landing where the hab used to be. And the radio just is getting put on a bleed here. Got Raven pushing in onto the radio as motors are still continuing to fall. Motor really being really good over here, as the motors have actually damaged the radio enough to make it start bleed out. Let's push from SWC onto Hilltop towards Niva as sadly being failed as by the hands of the modders. Again, a push coming in onto Solonenki. Wolf just barely scratching the range of the rally there. Wolf taking out Loopy there as well, but looks like Raven have turned their attention around. They are not happy with a Wolf on their behinds. Sinako pushing past him, and Wolf takes out Sinako as well. Now knowing the whereabouts of where Wolf is, as Wolf gets taken up by 16-3. Got Prikolas pushing in as Sunidot is just laying in the bush here, not looking in the same direction. Prikolas peeking over the hill, might have seen that there were some enemies around here. And takes out Nuts there. Pushes in again, and 16-3 takes out Prikolas. Very unlucky there. V pushing in from the southwest. Taking it slow around this corner here, as he does not know many people that are here. Trying to keep his eyes all over the place as packet losses start happening from me there. I believe we're gonna be recovering from this. No, I have been booted. Hopefully we manage to get back in the server real quick. Looks like the server just died there. Sadly. Looks like we might not be able to finish this match here. As we're just gonna be looking to just let the scores count as they are. But we might see what's gonna be happening here very soon. got a very unlucky and unfortunate event here. Well, this looks like a very sad, but looks like Raven win here. Sadly enough, due to the server crash, we decided to count the scores as they were, and Raven won with 303 tickets against 229 at the end there. Yeah. Really nothing we can do here. This is just decided by the people themselves. Well, thank you all for watching. Next streams will probably start somewhere around next week again, as week 4 and the elimination will start.